I'm Samantha Schuster. I'm a project manager at Donahoe Construction Company, and I've been here for about 2.5 years. I came to Donahoe in 2016 as an assistant project manager. I've recently been promoted in January to the role of project manager, which I'm very excited about. When I first started in the industry, I started off as a project accountant. My background is in finance and economics, so I started working for a GC out of college, and from there became a project accountant. And there was an opening in a project management role, so they started me off as a project engineer, and I worked my way up from there. A typical day for me when I'm out stationed in a trailer on the job site, I typically like to come in the morning and go through all the emails that may filter through during the night and the early morning. Then I usually check in with my lead superintendent to see what the activities are for the day. I like to go out and walk the job site for at least a half an hour a day to kind of get my hands on everything. Come back and do some more emails, look at the drawings, talk to a lot of subcontractors, and then catch up with my superintendent at the end of the day again too, just to see where we've gotten that day. The most influential person in my career had to be my first superintendent that I worked with back in my early days as a project engineer. It was my first project. It was a ground-up medical office building, and my boss kind of stuck me out in the field with a set of drawings and said, "I need you to run this project along with our general superintendent." He had about 35 years of experience, so he kind of took me under his wing and showed me how to essentially build a building from the ground up, and that has helped me in so many ways. Especially coming from a finance background, I didn't really have much to go off of. In the free time that I have outside of the office, I like to do a lot of outdoors things. My husband and I live on the eastern shore of Maryland, so we like to do a lot of kayaking, swimming, fishing, boating, that whole type of thing. Exactly the reason why we moved over to the Eastern Shore. My favorite part about working at Donahoe is that there's always a constant positive support amongst your team members. I've always found everyone to be very helpful and considerate and willing to lend that extra helping hand whenever you need it. Probably the most valuable career lesson I've learned is to always be honest with your teammates, the people above you, and as well as with the owner. Frumkin especially taught me that no matter what the situation is, no matter what you're up against, always communicate it to everybody on the team to basically prepare yourself and be as transparent as possible with everyone involved. If I could have any superpower in the world, it would definitely be to teleport. I have a really long commute every morning and every afternoon, and I'm also originally from Pennsylvania, so a lot of my friends and family are up there. So to be able to basically get back and forth to somewhere very quickly would be ideal.